I'll give you 926 C4. There you go. There you go. Enjoy. Just kidding.
You're such an asshole! Dude, come on! Wow.
Dude, you could have 4 shotgun shells. How about that?
You're pathetic, Mike. You're pathetic, dude. Alright?
Actually, how
You
about
put it back
these? Oh!
Stop it, Mike! You suck, dude!
Drop them on the floor. Thank you. Hey guys, MikeTheVike here, back for yet another video. This time around we're doing one of the Rust update videos. Last week's video, you guys seemed to like a lot, so I thought I'd do another one. This week is pretty good. It's not as big of an update, I'd say, as last week's, but I don't know, because I mean, they added some sort of game-changing stuff, so it's pretty cool. The first and most, like, big deal thing that they added was the mining quarry and survey charges. They've basically added a new way to gather resources via mining. However, you don't have to do any of this mining yourself, really. You just get like a machine to do it. In terms of these two particular items, you cannot make them by default. You have to find the blueprints, which is kind of annoying, but I understand because these are like pretty high quality things. So in order to really get resources from the ground, you need to find one of these survey charges. And what this will do is, here, we'll toss them around. Okay, so you probably won't have that many, but you know. So we're just gonna toss these. Okay, so when you see the resources poof up into the air, that means that's a decent spot to place down your rig. But here, we can toss these like everywhere, okay? So you can get a quick demonstration. Oh, happen abuse, please no. Anyways, okay, so you get it. Like, so this is a decent spot. There's one over there. So you just place down a bunch of these and you'll see ideal locations. Then you place down your mining rig. In terms of how much that thing costs, I don't know. I think it's like 1,500 metal frags and a bunch of wood. If you place this thing down, and it looks beautiful, like that texture though, high quality amazingness, then you will need to power it. You need low grade fuel, which you can put in here, I believe. I think it's just, I don't know. I hope so. Well, let me just toss these in here. So you put in your low grade fuel, which they made cheaper now, by the way. They made low grade fuel very inexpensive. Then when it's in there, you climb this lovely ladder. Here, I'll even do it for you. So you climb up this ladder. It's very cinematic and amazing. Then you're going to press start engine. And look how amazingly epic that is. Like, is this Rust anymore? I don't even know. It's really cool. And it does this lovely animation here. We'll fly up there and show you. So like, it tosses the stuff in there. And even the bin, look at this texture work. It empties after, so it's like all amazing. Like, look at that high quality beauty. Anyways, once the resources are gathering, you have to grab from the side here and you can open up your bin. So you see I get 19 stones, metal or whatever, metal ore. In terms of what you can get from these things, you can get metal ore, sulfur ore, stone, but the coolest thing is you can actually get metal fragments as well. So based on what your survey charges say, you know, you'll want to build or place there. So like, see this one, I could get sulfur ore and stones from this area if I place one here. Now in terms of other features of this thing that are kind of annoying, your building privileges are like this blocks building within a pretty big distance of it. I don't know why it's not displaying it. So if I try to place this, you'll see I can't place anything. I don't know why my notification isn't placing. It's just not for some reason. But there we go. See, I don't know why. Anyways, I can't place here, and it is because of this rig. It's really annoying. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Okay, so I've discovered something awful. I thought that you could just, like, build a wall and then place down your quarry afterwards, so you can kind of build a wall, like, before you place it down. But the thing is, you can only place these things in areas where there is no, like, objects nearby. So you could say I could place here. But if I place, for example, like, whatever, oh good god, like this, now I can't place it. And no, it's not because of, here, so I'll shoot it now, and I can place it. See, it's kind of weird, I don't know, I guess, I don't understand why they make these things so, like, undefendable. I'm not sure what they're trying to do. So it kind of sucks that you can't place any walls or anything around this. You can't even place code locks on any of the items, so like people, like anybody can get into these. So you really do have to watch these things from afar. Yeah, I don't know, these things are cool. I mean, they're kind of standalone. I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of the building block thing and that you can't really defend these things. You'd have to set up like a tower like 10 miles away and then watch it from a distance. They don't really gather much ore. You see, for the time this thing's running, not much has been gathered. What is he doing? Why? Why? Okay, so the next thing to show off are the water catchers. Basically, the purpose of these is to gather water. I'm not sure if this is so important in the game yet, but I mean, they're adding it in for a reason, I guess. Basically, it gathers water. You just kind of leave it there and it does its thing. But what you do is you need a container of some sort. The only one in the game right now is a small water bottle, and you could you can either give it water, so boom, this will have 120 milliliters, or take and put it in your water bottle. So I guess it's just a quick way to get your water up, but it isn't too important of a feature right now. Basically, the only difference between the large one and the small one is health and capacity of water. I forget how much specifically these hold, but I mean, I don't know, it's a lot more than you need either way. Health would be the main difference here. Now, here's something to note. Good God, good God. They added a new sound, well, they added a bunch of new sounds, and this is just to point out one of them. The airplane sounds really nice and like airplane-y. It sounded like a jet for a little bit, then it sounded like way too loud. I think this is just right now, I really like it. They added a bunch of new sounds as well, which I'm not going to bother pointing out, and they added new ambient sounds. Stuff like that I don't want to spend too much time on, because like you'll just discover it in-game. Small thing to note is that the candle hat and the miner's hat, they now use low-grade fuel. And so basically, this one has 10 low-grade fuel out of the gate. In terms of capacity, the candle hat can hold 40 low-grade fuel, and the miner's hat can hold 100. And they function the same. They just made it so that you can fill them up again, and it still is a really cool feature that is underutilized. They should add underground or something, because I think it would be sweet. Something to note about the rigs is you can place them in water. I would say that's probably like your closest bet to getting these things defendable, because at least it takes them a while to swim over to it, whereas on land, I don't know, like, it's a little bit harder to get them. I don't know, I just feel like these things, I don't know how many people will use them. I don't know. We'll just see what happens, I guess. So in terms of all the other things, water got a really cool revision to it. It has a lot of different tones. So this is like a lighter blue, and I love that color so much. It's just the nicest hue of blue in the world. And you can see that they kind of range from different things. It's somewhat buggy, like the collision from a lake to like the ocean is kind of odd colors-wise. But whatever, I guess. Apparently there's reduced lag in gunfights. There's these bullet flybys, which we have to demonstrate now. There we go. So that is honestly my favorite feature of this update, is the whizzing thing. Yeah, again, I love that. It's so cool. Like, it's just something that you didn't think about, or I never thought would be in the game, but it's just a really cool immersive feature. Okay, so one thing to note is they did change some of the damage statistics on the different weapons. The most effective round versus players appears to be Incendiary, just from testing against a naked guy here. He had 32 health remaining, whereas with regular he had 45, and with high velocity he had 40, explosive he had 42. So, Incendiary did the most damage because he had the least health after being hit. Slugs also got a little bit of a revision. Apparently they got way more damage, and I thought they were more OP before. But from this distance, he had 13 health left. However, they do lose damage over range. The high velocity arrows also got a quick revision. They go faster, but now they deal less damage, thank God, because they were really OP at one point. So basically they balanced the ammunitions, because they weren't really balanced before, which is good. Apart from that, that's honestly all there is. Main features would be the mining rig, the water catchers, and the bullet noises, in my opinion. Not the biggest week. I'm really excited for next week. It seems to be, like, awesome. I think they're adding a P250 and a bunch of other farming tools. I actually can't wait for next week's update, so let's hope it's good. Outside of update news, the server is still running. Let's see how many people are on. 104, but that's not updated. It's probably less. Oh, it's 100. Yeah, decent. Once again, to join the server, very straightforward. Go to the modded category of servers, type in Viking, and boom, there's my server. Easy to find, and yes, I do have bad ping on it because it's in Quebec, which is East Coast. Anyways, guys, this is just a quick little update thing showing you what's changed in Rust. Once again, if you like these kind of videos, please let me know by leaving a comment and all that jazz. I actually really like doing these. I like write down notes and stuff. I said that literally the same thing last week. I don't know. Again, let me know if you like these. I will keep making them week after week if you enjoy them. Anyways, guys, I think you get the idea. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.